when Jesus will be in the tomb in complete and total silence, not interrupted by anybody's whispering even. That's truth. That's not an illusion. And so confession helps us face the truth about ourselves. And so who we are afraid of? The priest? Oh, maybe years ago, and that's why you'll find a crabby one. I found them too in confession. And so you kind of go back, do your penance, and say a prayer for the priest, okay? But there's no way during this winter that you can go through winter in Western New York without going to Delta Sonic or without praying for rain. I pray for rain to rinse my car clean. And for some crazy reason, my cousin told me I got the best, what you call it, patine or something, on my car than I've ever seen in any car I've ever had. And that particular facing up to ourselves in confession causes the greatest joy. You will never feel so joyful and happy as when you walk out of that box, unless you hit a crabby priest, sorry, okay? Because God freely and bountifully gives forgiveness. He does not judge as people do, and he will not judge us until the last day. All he will do is forgive him when we ask. So we have two opportunities, one this week, next week, on First Friday, as we have every First Friday. And we've had a couple more people come for confession then, but it's Lent now, so it's time to come to confession. If you work, the 9th of April in the evening at Our Lady of Częstochowa, there'll be a penance service for all the churches in this family. And there'll be other priests than me. Okay? And many of them, they don't know your voices and they won't recognize them. I think that's a crazy thing that we have. The people are so afraid that, the priest I know is going to recognize me. No, it's but for Polish priests, it's the opposite. We revere and reverence and honor every person that I can recognize and comes to confession. And I wouldn't tell you, hey, Joe, what are you doing tomorrow? No. I will pray for you because you gave me the honor as one of my people, and you are, to forgive you in the name of God. That is how we face our fears. We can't deny it. If we don't ask for forgiveness, we carry them and they push us down to the ground. And when it's time to get up, we're not with Jesus, he's not going to give us a hand. Because we said we wanted to do it by ourselves. So in these three ways, at least, we can face up to our own fears. In the burning of our palms, excuse me, I forgot the second. I'm sorry. Some things I should write this down. The last one in confession, through our bitter laments. Well, I remember about the bitter laments, somebody from our choir said to me once, Father, I hate when you announce that we're going to have those laments again in church. We should have happy music in church. Because church is about being happy and happy, happy, happy. Okay. 2 years later, he came up to me and says, Father, I finally realized that Jesus was bullied by all humanity. Just like the kids in high school, some of them, who might be a little shorter, maybe a little smarter sometimes, yet bullied by people who are bigger and sometimes dumber. They're dumber if they're picking on somebody that's their own size. Jesus got picked on by the whole city. There were only 3 or 4 people that followed him, but they couldn't do anything. So you hear that? These are the ways we face up to our fears as someone who faces up to their fears with Jesus, because when Jesus is the person who's the rock following us throughout our life and watching us and being with us and in us through Holy Communion. Oh gosh, wait till Holy Thursday. Something has inspired me like you'll never before in my life about Holy Thursday, and happened to come from a Pentecostal Christian. Holy Communion and its power. That's what keeps us clothed in Jesus every Sunday. That's what keeps us where we enter Jesus's temptations. That's we face up to our fears with Christ looking into our heart, who knows us better than our own mothers or our own selves. This is a powerful time, this Lent. A powerful time where we are given many, many gifts that some of us, for whatever reason, forgot. Tell somebody else. You know, I've been saying, and it's in the Chronicle this month. You have homework every time you come to St. Casimir's Church on Sunday. And that means you call somebody, text somebody, talk to somebody, put it on your blog, Instagram them under a photo of the church or something about something that touched your heart while you were at church today. It could be just the lighting of a candle in somebody's intention, and that's a prayer too, a very powerful one. I light candles for all my family members, and there's a lot of them that are sick, seriously. Or it can be kneeling down silently. Or it can be offering your Holy Communion for someone who's not here, that you'd like to be here. Someone who's missing out on facing up to their own. Oh, gosh. We have such a faith that has inspired 2,000 years of people, despite the fact that we all, and priests too, have made sometimes very serious mistakes. But even for those kind of people, there's forgiveness, in confession particularly. So, let us welcome, rejoice in the ways we can face up to our own self, face our fears with Jesus, not alone. You want to do it alone? God bless you. God bless you. It won't last too long, I assure you. It won't. Because people are meant to be with other people. And you know, I've talked about this many times. Human beings are meant to be with God, no matter how we treat God. How we deny him, walk away from him, think our ways out of him. He created us. He wants us. He wants us up there where Casimir is. Not right now, but with your Casimir cups on Holy Saturday. Yeah. It's most beautiful, most inspiring. This is happiness, Catholic style. Face your fears in sorrow, in trepidation, but knowing that Jesus faced the exact same thing. He didn't face his fears. He faced ours. And you know what happened to him in the end. Praise be Jesus Christ. We believe in God the Father Almighty,